Do what you love to save what you love. All right, welcome to another episode of Coruscant Nights. Tonight, I'm here with Enrique.
Hi-oh!
Enrique, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So, I'm just the general game master and player. I don't record much. But now it's like time, you know what? I put my voice out there. Let people decide if I'm the madman my players say I am.
And who are you playing tonight?
I am playing as the human mystic advisor, DJ Miss Teek. Fun little play on a Jedi and a DJ, and I'm just, well, not Jedi, more Force user and DJ, to be more specific.
Yeah. One of the themes on Coruscant Nights is the people who kind of slip through the cracks with the Jedi and all that. So DJ Miss Teek was not picked up as a kid like so many other Force-sensitive people are.
Oh yeah, they were very much just disappeared into the underground and just found themselves.
Alright, so DJ Mystique is finishing up a set. The club that they're playing at is kind of run down right now. It's your typical sort of indie punk venue, black painted walls. There's like stickers and flyers all over the place. There's a bar in the corner. It's in Dak Avenue, and lately Dak Avenue's seen better days. With the Battle of Coruscant only maybe a week behind us, good portions of Dak Avenue have found themselves abandoned. The big separatist cruiser still spans the actual avenue, and there are definitely fewer people in the crowd than there would normally be. This is not your typical evening gig for DJ Mystique. It's the afternoon set. What's the crowd like right now?
Crowd is mostly the people coming out for lunch, people who don't work till night, so they're getting a drink beforehand, and mostly just going to a local dive bar where they feel like most people aren't going to bother them, but I'm here. I'm going to bother their ears and hopefully inspire them.
And so what is DJ Mystique's music like?
DJ Mystique flies between two major styles, which is like the synth pop dance music.
Mm-hmm.
Think of similar to Daft Punk, but even crazier. And then there's the lo-fi chill beats that are meant to kind of like get you relaxed, get you going, maybe even get you studying. But it's person to person.
Yep. What sort of set are they playing this afternoon?
It's this afternoon. I'm right there. Look at the crowd. All right. They're chill enough. Let's see if I can get them just a little pumped up. Just get that energy going. So I'm going to throw them some like good, nice synth waves. Try to get their foot tapping to me.
All right. Let's do that first roll. What do you think? Charm?
I was thinking charm, but I was also thinking I'm pure technological music styling. I was wondering if I can use a computer's check to more go about beat structure rather than like the feeling.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right.
Let's make it average, and I think for this crowd, this time of day, I think maybe we're gonna add a boost for the time of day. I mean, it's people just kind of hanging out. I think we're gonna add a setback though for the overall mood of Dak Avenue.
I'll accept that. I mean, we do have a giant cruiser to shove behind us, so I'm gonna do my best at what I got. And let's roll this out, and that's 3 successes and 2 threats.
Okay, not bad. So the crowd, they're liking the music. Probably a few of them have probably heard you before, and I think as you finish your set, you get a decent little round of applause from maybe the 10 to 15 people that are here right now.
Just looking around. All right, thanks everyone. Thanks. I'll be back later. Always right here, DJ Mystique. Tip your waitresses. Give a hands up to whoever comes up next, and yeah. And I just walk my way off all happily off the stage.
And as you walk off the stage, you pass the following act. He's an Ugnaught. You know him as Lil B-Spin. And he says,
Nice set.
I was like, thanks, Lil B-Spin. Hey, get that B track down. Let's do this.
And he heads up to the stage. As you get off the stage, this is your threats. So this place is Joe Force, and the proprietor here is a Doug, as Joe. Typically at this time of day, he is behind the bar, there are enough people here that he has enough to do behind the bar to serve them up. But it doesn't look like he's there right now.
I walk my way over to the bar. Is there anyone back there, or just Joe's not here?
Joe's not here. You see one of the other guys, a Duros named Tram.
Look over. Tram! Yo! What up, man? How you doing?
Hey, that was all right. You did a decent job.
Sweet, it's trying to get that spirit flowing. Trying to get the spirit flowing. Hey, so where's Joe? I wanted to see what he thought of the set. Throw some ideas with them.
Tram looks a little shifty. Joe's got a meeting. It might not be good.
What's best though at the end of the meeting? Good news. Because if you had bad news, good news helped. He has good news is better.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably finishing up right about now. He's back in his office.
All right.
I wouldn't interrupt, though. Those people he's with, I don't trust him.
Don't worry. I never make terrible decisions, and I start walking towards Joe's office.
Joe's office is down a short hallway. It seems like the door is slightly cracked right now.
Just gonna start walking up, and it's me. I am a person of subtlety, especially if you look at my outfit, which is bright neon with glow sticks and lights on it, but we're not talking about that today. Gonna just walk up to the door and just give an ear. Just say, all right, I'm gonna wait till the meeting's over, then go introduce myself.
I think I'd like a stealth check from you.
Sweet. Gonna roll stealth. I have no ranks in stealth, so agility, do me right.
It's going to be up against one of the people inside, so it's going to be a red and a purple.
Slightly terrifying, but you know what? I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I got this.
If we could get a despair on the second roll of the game, I think that'd be pretty great.
I'm gonna say, because little bee spin's going on right now, is there any chance I can get a boost? Because that should be a little block out my sound a bit.
Yeah, you can have a boost for that.
And let's roll. Haha! That despair is blank, and I got 2 successes and 2 advantages.
Okay. You hear Joe, and you hear a woman's voice, and you hear her say, "You will not get a better offer. I have made sure of that." And Joe sounds taken aback. This is my life. I can't give it up. And the woman, "You have 24 hours to vacate the premises. We will be purchasing this from you. There's nothing you can do about it." Did you get any advantages or threats on that roll?
I had 2 advantages on that roll.
Oh, 2 advantages. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with those advantages?
I'm going to use those advantages if Joe's sadness has distracted him enough. I'm going to use my force power of sense to the room. That's particularly if I can get a hold of that woman who's talking. I was like, no one talks to Joe like that.
How far along on sense do you have?
I am up to sense in the first rank of control.
Okay, so what does that allow you to do?
So, one, I'm going to need 2 points. Hopefully I get them when I do this. I can use 1 point to sense a current emotional state of a creature. Mm-hmm. That's her I'm aiming for. And if I can get myself a second point, I can read their surface thoughts. So,
okay.
I'm going to roll my force die. And before I roll my force die, should we roll the forceful?
Yeah, we should.
Let's roll that. Roll
1 dark.
It's 2 dark on my side. That's 3 dark altogether.
So, all right. I should mention that we were going to use AJ's Donate for Destiny pool on this game, but since we already have a full pool of dark side points, we're going to save AJ for the next story.
Copy that. And I'm like, oh man, that would have given me more dark. So I'm like, thank you, AJ, for donating that to someone else.
Yes, thanks, AJ.
All right, so I'm gonna roll my force die. Come on, 2 points. Yes, 2 light side points.
2 light side points. Nice.
So first point, I heard her voice, and I'm gonna try to catch their emotional state at the moment. Like, how are they feeling?
Okay, so how does DJ Miss Teek access the Force? What is the Force like to them?
So DJ Miss Teek, a lot how they feel the Force is very much through their music. When they first realized something was off, was hearing a lot of their friends play music, and where they were all playing their music, Miss Teek legitimately felt the music in a way they didn't understand early on. And now as they grew up, they realized, oh, I'm not sensing the music, I'm sensing them. Mm-hmm. and I've just been quietly honing my abilities, and I've stayed quiet, mostly because, like, I don't know if I'm just crazy, or if this is that weird Jedi thing people talk about, and with the war going on, I don't want to be a part of that, so I just been keeping my head down.
So, emanating from this room, with sense, you get that familiar melody of Joe. You can also hear sort of a dark beat, almost like a growling beat from this woman. And there are two other people in this room as well that have sort of a similar sound. And this woman is smug. She knows that she has Joe right where she wants him.
All right, and then that second point, just their surface thoughts. I'm like, no, but what are you? I know what you're feeling. What are you thinking?
It's again that smugness that she's so close to her goal, or at least one of her goals.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna disconnect myself, like mute it, and just walk away quickly. Just like, walk away to something.
I've got all these dark side points though.
Oh.
I feel like I should flip one because they didn't catch you sneaking around listening, but as you've got your eyes closed, accessing that dark beat emanating from this room, when you open them again, there is someone right in front of you. One of these three people. He is a human. He's wearing really nice outfit. Just think of it's Coruscant business attire.
I know what that looks
nice.
like.
He's just right up in your face. What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep looking down and just look at his shoes and go, dude, those threads, where'd you get them?
He gives you a look and begins to exit the hallway with the other two people who were in this space. The woman looks at you as she passes. She is also wearing very nice clothing, and the right eye is cybernetic and shiny gold.
As I see her, I point towards my outfit. It's like, I'm also shiny. No love? Okay.
She scowls a little bit, and the three of them leave.
As they're walking away, I'm waving to a bunch of people not looking at me and walk right into Joe's office. Joe! Hey, man!
Would Joe call you Miss Teek, or would Joe call you by your given name?
Joe would be going by my given name, which is Hodby. He's one of the people I'm trusting enough to let them know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey Hodby, how was the set?
Set was good. You know, I'm getting the foot taps now. Eventually, we'll be able to get to, head bobs, step at a time. We're still in war.
Well, do you have you been playing anywhere else besides here? Not
really. I've been playing on the streets, and man, like I've been telling you, guerrilla music, next wave.
You're probably going to need to look for another place to play. I think we're going to have to close down soon.
What? But I point out towards the mostly empty bar. But we're doing so good. We had 5 people today.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I've had an offer, and I can't really turn it down. Someone's buying the club.
I'm sorry, Joe. I mean, it's like DJ Miss Teek's like doing a little like tear, trying to like, okay, now I got an idea. Joe, come on.
Yeah, what?
They're corporate tools, man. You can't be sold to them.
I know they are, but I mean, business has been poor. Business has been worse than poor. It's been bad since the battle. I mean, it was kind of bad before that. And, I don't know. They're looking to renovate the area. They're going to tear the place down.
Tear down Joe Ford's? Dude, this is a historic landmark. They can't do that.
I mean, I've been looking for a buyer for a while. I don't know if Tramp's told you, but...
I mean, I've heard rumors, but...
Yeah, they're offering me something, and I'm not getting any other offers, so...
That's the moment it clicks for DJ Mystique. Wait up, Joe. What if I can find you a better offer? like people or a person that care about the history that your bar brought, and not turn it so like corporate wonderland like with 3 drinks and a steak dinner for 10,000 credits.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be, I don't know, it's kind of expensive. Joe,
money is just a number. Check this out. I have an idea. Pull my little pad out. Pull my data pad. Switch screens to draw mode. Check this out. Terribly draw a picture of the bar. It's like, this is Joe Fort's. Right, Joe Fort's on it.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, I put squares representing posters on there. Now imagine all these posters on there. Now imagine that many people every night coming to play music here, turning it into the spot. And with that, we start getting more money in.
How do we do that?
Easy. We throw an event. Specifically, I'll throw an event. I don't want to throw you under, so you want to get out. Let me do this for you. We throw an event tonight. Royal, we?
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight. The show that guerrilla music is the way of the future. And it needs to be proven in concept, in action. If we do it tonight, get the money tonight, more than what they're offering you, it'll be proof in concept that is the way of the future. Worst case scenario, I completely fail, but you can show people want to come in and you can get some more money out of it. Best case scenario, I can crowdfund enough money to keep this place alive and you can retire.
Okay, I mean, I trust you. Yeah, I mean, you have to do it by tomorrow, so if you think you can do it, do it.
Sweet. I only need maybe 2 things from you, Joe.
Yeah?
1, can you just say verbally, I have a permit to throw the show tonight?
Yeah, I mean, sure. You can throw the show. I mean, it's just Lil B-Spin all night tonight, so he won't mind.
Alright, cool. B-Spin could be the opening act. Alright, and then 2, do you have any famous friends that on the net have a lot of, following or can get the word out there?
Famous friends? I mean, decent number of people have come through here. I don't know who's in town right now. Maybe let me see. So Chindraza, do you know Chindraza and the Core Drivers?
Of course I know Chindraza and the Core Drivers.
Yeah, they had a show across the street at the Essen Theater a couple weeks ago. I mean, with the battle and stuff, they might not have made it off planet yet. We could try them.
Alright, cool. Crossing fingers, not dead, alive, and with most of their limbs intact.
Yeah. I mean, he's only got 2 arms, 2 legs, so he needs those to play. I hope they're intact.
Raise my hands in the air. I know his feel. I'm already connecting to them. So, go. You relax today. Take your time. I'm gonna go into another force power to help my friends. I'm gonna go pull out my influence power.
Okay. So you're gonna try and influence Joe?
Yes, I have the first rank of control with that one.
Uh-huh.
But instead of a thought, I'm gonna put an emotional state to kind of help him.
Okay.
To pull this one off.
Hopefully the roll works out.
All right. One light side.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to use that.
Push sort of a positive emotional state.
As long as he's accepting. If he doesn't want to accept it, then I got to roll a discipline versus discipline check.
Yeah. No, I think when you sort of finished up your conversation, his office is kind of small. There's just like a little light dangling from the ceiling. The walls are really dark, and he's got posters up from some of the bigger shows that have been here over the years. And his desk in the center that he's sitting at has a big pile of papers, and he's just sort of rifling through. It looks like it might be a contract.
All right, so I use that influence just how I said earlier, how I feel the force through music. That's how I influence people. Just like that little tone in the back of his head of like a lullaby his mother sang him, or a song he remembers his father singing. Just a song of just love and care. Just leaving that with him. Like, so at least for 5 minutes, he's gonna feel good.
As you step out of the office, you see him sort of smile and start nodding to the tune somewhere in the back of his head.
Walk out. All right, Joe's good. How am I going to do this? Planning time. I just start walking forward, talking to myself. All right, I need axe. I need stage. I need drinks. All right, first. And then I need people. That later. Plan now. Walk right up to the bar.
Uh-huh. Yep, Tram is still there. He's just polishing it right now because Lil B Spin is not quite as good as DJ Miss Teek. And a few of the people have left.
Oh no! Alright, we can do this. Walk up to Tram. Tram! My friend! How you doing today?
Yeah, it seems I was doing about 5 minutes ago. What's up?
You laughing? This is why I like you. But, quick question.
Yeah.
Just off the top of your head, do you have any friends that, I don't know, like giving money for no reason?
Not really.
I had a feeling, similar to me. So, I have a plan. But let me wait till DJ B-Spin finishes their setup, because you gotta show love. You gotta show love to artists.
Mm-hmm.
And looking over.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to show them how to mix better later, though. Definitely gonna have to teach them that.
Yeah, he needs a little help.
I gotta show them how to do bars, how to rap correctly. We'll get that. We'll get that. You know what? They can keep going. I'm gonna throw a show tonight.
Oh, yeah? Here?
Yeah, here. All right, Joe already gave his verbal confirmation. I can throw a big show. One to, do some crowdfunding so we can buy the bar from Joe and turn it to the big thing it used to be back in the day.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, and it's just one shot, one opportunity to do it. Joe's agreed if I can get a good amount of money, he'd sell it to us as a group as a crowdfunding. And if not, well, doesn't hurt to try, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
what do you need from me?
What I need, you and Little B-Spin over there, because Little B-Spin's gonna be the opening act. I look over.
He hits a terrible note.
Ooh, I've made up my mind. B-Spin's gonna be our opening act.
Yeah.
I'll help them later.
Might as well get that over with.
Yeah, just right in the beginning. They'll be the warm-up. But I'm gonna get as many people in here as possible. We're gonna do a crowdfunding event to kickstart our investment into the future.
Cool. I like it.
All right, I'll get some bank accounts going. I'll have easy ways to donate, all that fun stuff.
So what do you need from me?
I need you to clean the bar so it doesn't look around. So it doesn't look like this. And just point to the glasses none of us have grabbed.
Wait, what's wrong with it? This is how it always looks.
I know, and that's for later though. For right now, we didn't make it look slightly presentable. Not too much,
Fine.
Not too much, because then that takes away our guerrilla marketing style.
All right. Fine.
So, clean half the glasses.
Cool. I can do that.
All right, perfect. And do you own a pair of sunglasses?
He reaches in a back pocket and pulls out a pair of sunglasses, and they're massive because he's a Duros and his eyes are giant.
I'm looking at Tran. You're amazing. Never change.
What do you need these for?
Oh, just a style. I need you just when people start coming in. I want you, as you serve the drinks, give them the drink, throw on the sunglasses, make a pun, walk away, take them off, do it to the next person. Just have fun with it.
Oh,
Don't take it too seriously.
I can do that. Cool. So how are you going to get bands? What are you doing?
So I'm going to, couple of steps. One, I need to find Jindraza. And, them in the core drivers, they should still be in town, because I doubt they're letting anyone out off this planet right now.
Yeah, we're kind of on lockdown.
So I'm gonna go find them, either convince them to play a show, or convince them to come here and I cover their songs. Either way, I need them here. We need to get them here for legitimacy.
They're pretty big. You sure you can do that?
I point at myself, look at me! Little flashes of light on me. I'm DJ Miss Teek.
All right. Well, good luck. I'll let everyone know there's going to be something good going on here tonight.
Awesome. Tell them to let their friends know. If they let two friends know who let two friends know, it's exponential.
Exponential. Okay, that's a cool word.
Yeah, right? Big words. That's how we're doing this. And I walk over towards Little B-Spin.
Little B-Spin he's got some, what do you think records are made out of in Star Wars?
It's probably how we do it now, which is there's the turntable.
Yeah.
But the things that instead of records, they're little spin bars. So you can turn them and it changes the direction, the beat, the tempo, all that fun stuff.
And since it's future 1970s, they are probably made out of some really ugly colored plastic.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. So he's spinning some of those right now. He's got his headphones on, just into the music.
All right, as he's going, I know the perfect way of doing about this. I'm going to go plug myself in, and DJ Miss Teek is going to drop some bars.
All right, so he sees you walking up next to him and gives you a little nod and moves over a little bit.
All right, plug in. I'm going I'm gonna have my character rap because I'm terrible at rapping, and I'm not gonna try that in embarrassment. Just walking up, yo, DJ Miss Teek. Can I try to use a charm on this one? I'm like,
yeah,
getting the people feeling good.
Yeah, you can.
Sweet. All right. What's the difficulty for rapping to this group?
I think it is the same difficulty. I think we did an average on the first one. We'll continue to make it average. I think you will have that same setback because there aren't the mood here is not great, and I think with Lil B-Spin's track record, we're gonna skip the boost unless you've got your own boost.
I know. I'm doing this the setback. All right, come on. I am not flowing to Little Beastman. I just got a singular threat.
A single threat. So your threat is that a few more people, 2 or 3 more people, look up at the stage and see B-Spin and see you not really saving the music, and they just leave.
Look over to B-Spin.
He grimaces a little.
We tried.
Yeah.
We tried. That's the important part.
Yeah, I guess.
I look at B-Spin. Something I heard back once in a day. 90% of the time you go up on a live stage, they're gonna hate you. But that 10% they love you, worth it.
Hey, never tell me the odds.
That's what I love to hear. Alright, B-Spin. I have a job for you, a show for you tonight.
Okay, cool. I'm playing here tonight.
Oh, I know. Your job tonight just grew. You're gonna be the opening act to Go Forth with Joe Fort's Kickstarter crowdfunding event.
Okay, cool. What is it and why?
I'm gonna get as many people in here as possible. We're gonna crowdfund enough money to buy this place from Joe and turn it into the true guerrilla music festival it should have been.
Okay.
Alright, and you are gonna be the opening act.
That sounds good to me. Hey, how about I got a buddy. You got room in your set?
I've always got room for friends of friends.
Alright, cool. So yeah, DJ 421. We'll get her in here. That'll be cool.
That sounds awesome, and you know what? Already vibing. I'm vibing with it. Alright, so Little B-Spin, I'm gonna let you practice your set. Call DJ 421. I'm gonna go get more people. I'm gonna get us a crowd.
Alright, cool.
And he starts his set up again.
So we're gonna walk outside to this nice, beautiful, probably not fresh Coruscant air.
No, and it is winter, and so they've got, their seasons are kind of regulated here, but they still kind of make it cold. People like snow every once in a while, just a little snow that melts before it hits the ground. So it's a little chilly outside. And Joe Forth's front door opens up onto a big square. It's kind of empty and open, and it's one of the few green spaces around. At one point, this part of Dak Avenue was actually pretty nice. And all the way across the square is a kind of an old building that at one point was like a town hall kind of place. So you walk out of Joe Forth's into the crisp early winter air.
All right, this is great. I'm going to see if I can roll. What would be good? Wonder if I could do a streetwise and ask some people around looking for like some anti-corporate like groups or gangs that might be in the area. It's like music started with the people.
Looking for some gangs.
I need to go ask some questions. I'm looking for some gangs.
Okay.
Or closest thing to a gang. I'll take wannabe gangs.
Okay.
I'll take that. All
right. So there are not too many people wandering around here right now. But yeah, you could do it streetwise or Underworld.
I'm going to go to streetwise and ask the people because I have no intellect for remembering Underworld because I have no ranks in it. I'm just going to ask the people, just like walking up to random teens. Hey, fellow kids. Got any fine folk who are against the man? Raise my fist.
Can you tell me, we didn't talk about this, what does DJ Miss Teek look like?
DJ Miss Teek is kind of like an androgynous looking person, long hair. They'll go between like tying it up and dropping it down. Mm-hmm. Outfit is like a coat with like flashing lights on it, tight shirt and pants, and just big platform boots that glow. And
cool.
with my data pad and my computer, like the computer system I got locked in, I try to change the LED lights, to whatever I'm around. So it's winter, it's these kids, blue.
All right. And you ask them if they know any anti-establishment gang members, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Let's see. I think for a couple of teens, we've. How old is DJ Miss Teek?
About 25. Like,
okay.
So not close enough where it's like, hey, I'm your senpai, but I'm also probably shouldn't be asking you about gangs, but I'm doing this.
I think maybe they think you're cool, so we can give you a boost.
Awesome.
Let's make it average.
Sweet. All right, time to roll. Kids, what are you going to tell me? 3 successes.
Okay, 3 successes. I think, so what do these kids look like?
So these kind of like your general punk kids, the ones like messed up clothes. They have their own armor that's meant to look a little bit like the clone trooper armor, but it's made out of cloth and fabric and little like pieces of metal they put on there.
Okay, let's say they are a Mon Calamari and a Nautilin. So they're both kind of fishy. One's got the long head tentacles and sort of turquoise skin, and one is orangish and looks kind of like Admiral Akbar.
So walking up to them. So what you know, my sashimi boys?
Yeah, you're looking for some bands?
Yeah, some bands that are like against the man, you know? The general man, not an actual one man. That's too political for me.
Yeah, have you heard of Black Saber?
No, they're so underground I haven't heard about them.
They're really cool. They're a Durasteel band. They kind of mix it up with like industrial beats and synth overtones. It's a group of Mandalorians. Never take their helmets off. Really old school.
Oh, that's classic Reborn today. I love it. Do you know where to hang out?
The Nautilin looks over at the Mon Calamari, and the Mon Calamari says, but the Nautilin says, I think I heard that they were practicing down in some of the warehouses in Little Onderon.
Little Onderon, sweet. You know what? There's some artsy people there. Worst case scenario, they lead me to the right direction. Best case scenario, I get a death stick off of them. Because man, I am jonesing. Later, kids, and I just leave.
Yeah, see ya. Did you want to tell them about the show?
Stop. Look over there. Yo! And I'm gonna scream it out loud, even though it's probably them two and some random couple walking by. Guys, show tonight. If everything goes right, Black Saber should be there. Worst case scenario, I'm there. I'm dope. Joe Fort, see you tonight.
They will kind of nod at you and then go to looking at their data pads.
Those are good kids. Head my way to Little Onderon.
So Little Onderon is a good way under Dak Avenue. So you head down there. This place is kind of a mixture of old and run down with new and up and coming. This is like the place that you go for the underground stuff that people know about, you know? So it's like a lot of the old places in this part of town are being torn down, and they're putting up new like condos and apartments and really boring stuff that all kind of looks the same. But in those little corners where it is still original architecture and older things, there's interesting creative stuff happening. So at the back of Little Onderon, there's a series of warehouses, and a few of them have been sort of converted into artist studios, and a lot of them just remain empty.
Looking around at these art studios, tear going down my side of my eyes like, man, I gotta bring these artists back. It hurts. This hurts. And before I go around, I'm like, all right, gotta do an old trick. I need to make this go quickly. I have my third force power of Force C. I'm gonna try to find something in my own history going forward, like, that help me out to make this go quicker. I'm gonna hopefully be able to find the person who is the most influential in this area. It's like, see if I run into them later. If so, I'll know who they are, so when I introduce, I can act like our old friends. And if not, then I'm just start asking around until someone tells me.
The tricky part about 4C is that the future is very vague.
Oh, yeah, it is. If I could get a form or a voice, that's all I'm gonna need. And it's, dice treat me well. That's a dark side point, and I do not want to use that right now.
Don't want to use it? Okay.
Oh, I feel the pain.
Yeah, what is it like when you reach out and the only thing you can touch is the dark?
When I reach out, especially with that, like I've said before, that musical feel, when I reach out and feel the dark, I just feel like the drum beat, like that old music of just, hunter's drums. Like, I don't even understand the feeling of it, but like subconsciously, it's like those are hunter's drums. Those deep, heavy beats that make you angry, make you want to hit, make you want to kill. And it's just like, oh, that's not the music I want. Okay, be your charming self. Don't rely on your dreams. Just be you. Smile and start walking up the first group of people I can run into.
So are you at those studios? At those warehouses?
Going to the studios, to the, studio warehouses, just looking for, hopefully someone outside smoking a death stick or drinking out of a flask. I'm like, I need to find artists who are, with the people. They feel the pain. I
think that's exactly what you find. You find someone standing outside of a building with a death stick. They've got sort of a Tatooine-style poncho on, and they are leaning up against the wall, gazing out into the distance, which down here is not that far.
Walk up to one of to the one looking in the distance. Beautiful, ain't it? Giant wall, random apartment. Just trying my best to give that sarcasm as hard as I can. Can I roll a charm for that? Or would that be a deception?
Sarcasm. I think it would be a charm. But I think this person's might be a little more difficult to charm than a couple of teenagers. Let's make it a hard check. 3 purples.
Woo! That's gonna be fun, and let's roll. I got 1 advantage.
They continue looking out at the wall. They don't turn to look at you. A lot of potential.
I'm right there. I'm gonna use the 1 advantage. Just roll with it. There's like potential for change, Make this place different.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing a mural.
Oh, mural. Oh, that would be beautiful. Just like right up against that wall over there. Just like, you thinking power to the people, or are you trying to put a message of hope up there?
Despair, darkness. There's no future down here.
Oh, I hope this one works out for me. I'm gonna attempt to use my influence again. Now I'm using influence on him. Touch him in the chest right over his heart. It's like, there's a future here. Oh, it's a dark side point. Oh, I hope this works. I'm gonna use a force point. Give one of those back to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna push that anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that anger in him. I was like, okay, future isn't here. Touch his heart, because you're the fight. You're the revolution. Do it now. Why don't you? Like, what do you do? Wait for a permit?
Yeah.
You gonna let the man tell you what to do?
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Yeah, that's right.
He starts walking back to the door of his studio.
That's right, guys.
So he walks in. He leaves the door open behind him.
Gonna walk in right behind him, just start checking it out and getting a look around.
He turns into a studio on the right, and he grabs the little spray gun that you can change all the colors on.
Yeah.
Flips his poncho over his shoulder and walks back outside. Let's do this.
Raise my hand in the air. Yeah! Walk inside. All right, now to listen for music.
So the studio is large. There are a lot of smaller studios. It's sort of this big warehouse that's been divided up into a bunch of different artist studios. Off in the distance, you can hear the spinning of a pottery wheel and music that kind of sounds like it's coming in from over some speakers. As you kind of walk around, it looks like you see all the different studios. There's a place that looks like it's sort of set up for gymnastics sort of practice. Lots of ropes and rings and things like that. And you kind of head upstairs where you spot a gallery with a little stage in it. And sitting on the stage is a Falleen with a pair of Lasat and a Nikto. And they all have instruments.
I just walk inside, looking around. So just first to myself, man, if Joe Forts fails, gotta rent a spot out of here. This is awesome. Focus. Walk right up to the band.
Yeah, the Falleen looks up from her bass vi, just like a giant bass guitar, and says, "Can I help you?"
Hi, I should introduce myself. I'm an up-and-coming artist, DJ Miss Teek. You may not have heard of me.
I have not.
I'm that underground. Just looking at her. So, this is an amazing setup you guys here. What's your band name? And then your name, but I want to know your art.
My name's Modvi, and our band is Manchana and the Manxes.
Manchana, that's...
You may have heard of us. We've been touring the galaxy. I don't know if you've watched Nar Shaddai's Got Talent, but we won it.
Just stop right there. I did. I voted for you. I actually did. That's not a lie. I actually voted for you. You were amazing. Looking right. I I wasn't expecting to see you guys here. I thought you guys were just a cover band.
No, we've been stuck since the battle.
True, that happens. So what have you guys been up to? Just playing in a stuffy studio all this time?
Yes, we don't really have anywhere to stay, so we've just been hanging out where we can. We were dropped off for a show, and our ship can't make it past the security.
Oh, wow, that's terrible. So have you all been just making music here but having no one really to play to? It's sad.
Pretty much.
What if... Oh, I'm running a show tonight. You can just play there if you want. Just I'll roll you in so you just like play there and show some new tunes and get out there, you know, stretch out a bit.
That's fairly convenient.
Amazingly convenient.
That you would have a show tonight, and
it's almost like I've been looking for talent all day, and this is very specific. Look, Madvi, I'm going to be real with you. I'm trying to save my friend's bar.
Saving things is part of what we do, so that's interesting. I'm afraid our lead singer and player, Voss, is not here with us. He was supposed to come back last night, but we have not seen him.
Oh, wow. How about this? If I can go find him real quick... would you want to go play in the show? I mean, it's going to be cool. It's
absolutely
all small people.
That's great. We would love to. Anything to, I don't know, get us out of this studio for once. It's been a long week.
All right, so what are your two bandmates' names? I'll go find them.
You're asking about the missing person or the other people here in the room?
Their missing person, just so I could get that going.
His name is Voss Manchana.
Manchana. Beautiful name. I'll look at her. But before I run out there, y'all want to have like a jam session? You know, just to see how we're vibing with each other?
Sure. I don't see why not. One of the Lasats is behind a drum. The other one has a synth tone, which is almost like a guitar. And then the green Nikto picks up a little flute. Do you want to start us off?
All right. I got this. Plug into their speaker system, get a couple of tunes, start remixing. All right, with your style, let's go mid-beat structure, maybe 80 BPM, like something short, like something slow, get it going. And I'm gonna go with charm. I'm gonna try to bring the mood up today.
Okay, let's do average with a setback because they're down a member.
All right, I can make this work, but it's a charm check, and I'm one of those just...
Can you remove that setback?
Yes, I'm gonna kill him with kindness by going, you know what? DJ Miss Teek's here for you. Just follow my lead. And I'm gonna take that setback away.
All right.
Roll, please work. Oh, 2 failures, but 1 advantage.
Okay.
DJ Miss Teek not here for you today.
Yeah, your style and their style don't really mix very well, but I don't think it discourages them.
I think the advantage is a good, kind of laughing it off of, you know what? Different styles. I'm me, you're you. Let me find Voss, because their style definitely rolls with you.
We last saw him in the Blacklight District. It's down a few levels. He was supposed to be playing a solo show at one of the clubs there, but he never came back.
Got it. You know what? He's probably just partying with some people and just got busy. Let me go pick him up for you.
He does that. He makes friends quite easily.
I know the feel. I'll be back and start heading out. First seeing how the mural's doing, and then I keep going.
I feel like I need to use a dark side point, because I have 3, and you need some light side points. Yeah, okay. So you exit this studio, and I will flip a dark side point. Because that tribal drum feeling, that deep beat that you were getting before.
Yeah.
You feel that again right now.
Just stopping. It's like, that's different. Mama doesn't find me. Does it feel like it's coming from a general direction, or I just feel like everywhere around me?
It is coming from a general direction. It's coming from maybe 2 warehouses over.
Gonna walk over 2 warehouses and just put my hand against the door. Just what? Why? What? It's different.
Yeah, it's definitely coming from inside.
I'm just gonna open a door and just walk in.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Coruscant Nights.
Thanks to Enrique for playing on these episodes.
Our music is by Mark Eberhardt.
You can find us on social media at Coruscant Night on Twitter, or you can email us at coruscantnightspod@gmail.com.
Love the podcast and want to show your support? You can leave us a review on your favorite podcatcher. You can buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/Coruscant Nights, or you can visit us on Patreon.
Check it out at patreon.com/Coruscant Nights. Do you know about the thing we're doing called Donate for Destiny?
No.
So with Donate for Destiny, listeners of Coruscant Nights and Flight Risk and Dicey Cantina and New Republic Radio can all donate to an organization called Child's Play, which provides toys and games for kids in hospitals and domestic abuse shelters.
Aww.
And then, if they donate, that changes our Destiny pool.
Listeners, it is your destiny to donate.
For more details and to learn how to donate, visit CoruscantNights.com/Destiny.